Hey guys, so since we're learning about changes this month, I figured I'd read you guys a really cool book about life cycles, and this one's From Seed to Sunflower. All right. What is a sunflower? A sunflower is a type of plant. Most plants have roots, stems, and leaves. Plants grow all over the world except in very cold and dry places. Most sunflowers have golden yellow petals. Plants need air, sunlight, and water to grow. Stems grow. Do you guys remember how stems grow? Up toward the light. They have leaves and flowers on them. And the roots hold the plant in the soil, and they suck up all the water. The story of a sunflower. Sunflowers grow tall plants. They can grow bigger than a person. They grow from tiny seeds. Each seed is no bigger than your fingernail. The first step is a sunflower has 3 stages in its life cycle. The first cycle is a seed. The second cycle is a shoot. And the third cycle is a beautiful flower. The story of how a seed grows into a plant is called a life cycle. Inside a seed holds the beginnings of a new plant. It also contains food for the plant when it starts to grow. A sunflower seed has a hard shell. It may be black or black with cream stripes. Most seeds are small, but some plants grow big seeds. An avocado seed is big, and it is as hard as a nut. It grows inside of a soft green fruit. The first shoot. A sunflower seed is planted in wet soil. It begins to grow. This is called germination. The seed's hard shell opens. A tiny root grows from the seed down into the soil. The first step, the seeds are planted. Next, a shoot pushes through the soil. The third step is a shoot grows bigger. A few days later, a shoot begins to grow. The young plant is called a seedling. And the fourth step is the outer shell of the seed falls off. And then the fifth step, 2 small leaves open. The seed needs water and warmth to germinate. Sprouting and growing. Now that the seedling has leaves, it can begin to make its own food. The leaves use sunlight to make food from air and water. The green leaves turn to face the sun. They collect as much sunlight as possible. The seedling's roots suck up water from the soil. The seedling grows taller. Its strong stem holds it up, and lots of new leaves appear. The flower opens. In the summer, green buds begin to grow. Each bud has a flower inside of it. First, the green leaves open, and then the petals. When a bud opens, you can see the male and female parts of the flower. They are needed to make more seeds. The male parts are called stamens. The female parts are called carpels. So these are the stamens and these are the carpels. Butterflies and bees. Bees, butterflies, and other insects visit the flowers. They see the bright petals and smell their sweet nectar. Stamens are covered in yellow dust called pollen. An insect sips the nectar. They are coated in pollen. Insects carry pollen from one plant to the carpels of another plant. A bee's body and legs look furry. Pollen sticks to the stiff hairs on his leg. The new seeds grow. Tiny grains of pollen grow down into the carpels. They join with eggs inside the flower's head. This is called fertilization. Now they can grow into seeds. The rest of the flower is no longer needed, so the petals begin to fall off. At the end of the summer, the sunflower parts look old and tired, but it still has work to do. It is still growing lots of healthy seeds. The seeds are collected and used to make food for people and for pets. Spreading the seeds. The seeds are ripe and full of food. Lots of small animals like to eat them. Birds use their strong beaks to pick up tasty seeds off the flowers. Squirrels and mice find seeds that fall on the ground. They eat them and they bury them. When spring comes, the seeds that are in good soil begin to germinate. They will grow into new plants and the whole life cycle will begin again. The end. Hope you guys liked that one.